Adin Ross live streaming with Trump. I think that's one of the craziest things that, not crazy, I think that was one of the most strategic and smart plays that Trump has done, because he beat Kamala to the punch on live and getting on a live stream. If y'all know media influence, the type of people who watch Adin Ross, Trump just hit a whole different demographic than he normally would hit. What demographic did he hit? You know, people would ask. He hit the young demographic. He targeted the young demographic with this. And I think that the play was beautiful. I think it was beautifully executed. He broke records in streaming with Adin Ross. He did all those things. You know, he was on there for what? Like they said, like an hour. And if you know streaming, it is a young audience. Adin Ross is a big influence. This is a plus for Adin Ross and the things that he has going on as well. Good play by Adin Ross, you know. And that's how I feel about it. The media play for this, A1. A1 for Adin Ross, A1 for Trump. Trump's hitting that younger demographic that actually follows Adin Ross, that actually are saying that they would vote for Trump. Who watched Adin Ross? Let's be real. Young white kids. Young white people. A lot of black people, you know, are actually tapped into Adin Ross. We see what Adin Ross has going on, even though we don't just, you know, champion Adin Ross. But still, it's a young demographic that watched Trump on Adin Ross stream, and now they're more connected to Trump. You know, it was a more laid back interview. It was an interview that I feel like Trump could handle and run all over, do whatever he really wanted to. It was a plus. Anyway, enough with the talking. Let's go ahead and get right on into the video. Let's get it.
Happened. Dana White introducing Adin Ross. Dana White really understanding new media and the value of it. Somebody who has, I'm telling you, like deeply understands better than anybody the landscape of the social fabric and how guys like Adin Ross can make a difference. Well, according to Adin, Dana White set him up with a Trump interview, and we couldn't believe it. We thought, well, this is amazing. Adin Ross has millions of subscribers, tens of millions, maybe 20, 25 million. I don't know exactly how many across all platforms. He is one of the most successful streamers and reaches a predominantly extremely young audience. Also, his promo is just absolutely perfect. Yeah, can't do better than this. I sent this to my team. I'm like, oh man, if we were to do a Trump stream, gotta have something similar. This is amazing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, the stream just finished, and it did not disappoint. Donald Trump and Adin Ross dancing at Mar-a-Lago, creating the biggest stream in history. Wow. Was it the biggest stream in history? This is the best screenshot that we got of nearly 600,000 people watching. 583,000 is what we have so far as like the top stream number. I mean, just like a lot of people watching. I've never seen a stream that big. Look at the two of them, and this is what you got. I mean, you got value for money here. Donald Trump and Adin Ross dancing in front of Mar-a-Lago, the Cybertruck. Look at this. What a great photo. What an amazing photo. Adin Ross was really nice with him. I only met him once. He's like super nice to us at the UFC. We got to chat a little bit. It's great. It's great. Check this out. This is fantastic. Adin Ross's, here's a funny story from us at the UFC. Adin Ross's dad says he's a big fan of what we do. Fine. You know what? I'll totally take it. Adin Ross, thanks over 500,000 live viewers. This was on Kick, streamed exclusively on Kick. And they had amazing conversation. Okay, so let's begin. They sat in a Cybertruck.
Before they even get to the conversation, what did I tell y'all? The media play on this crazy. If you know anything about streaming, having almost 600,000 people watching your stream at one time is crazy. It's crazy. This is the biggest stream of the year automatically. Adin Ross has millions of subscribers. Now, if y'all know streaming, like that's at one time. So just think about the amount of people who actually clicked and tuned in to watch a whole hour of this. That is crazy buku numbers. You got the promo picture, Trump with his fist up. Y'all know what that, we all know where that picture comes from. We all know where it comes from. And then they got the picture on the Cybertruck. You know, they got the Cybertruck in there. The media aspect of this play, A1. If you gonna do something, this is what that is something that you definitely would do. Knowing media, that is a play that anybody could use at any time and straight run with it. Straight run with it. That just is what it is. Let's see what he had to say about it though.
Truck and listened to music. This was kind of the conversation how it went.
People seem to like watching. I will say it's an honor to be with you too.
Thank you.
You're a young guy that's got an amazing. Maybe someday you'll run for president.
I don't know about that. I'll leave it to Barron maybe one day.
Barron.
Yeah, not Adin for president.
Barron, you know, when it comes to
Which is Steve for president, man.
Adin Ross set up a Cybertruck part of the interview, but then the stream for the interview was inside of Mar-a-Lago in one of the larger rooms, one of the larger like ballrooms. This is what it looked like. This is what the stream setup looked like for Adin Ross and his team. Obviously, he drove up the Cybertruck, and even Elon Musk said, "Cool." All right. So how did they welcome in Donald Trump to join the stream? Here's how they did it. Just primo content here. Many like primo content here. Welcome in Donald Trump with the 50 cent.
Of course, he had to cut the sound on this. But a little backstory with the mini men. Y'all remember, this is what popular culture was saying that Trump needs to walk out to from now on. After the assassination attempt, they said Trump needs to walk out the 50 Cent mini men from now on. And Adin made it happen. Media these days is crazy. That's exactly what the audience wanted. Trump to walk out to mini men. The media play on this. That's literally all I feel like I could keep saying. The media play on this was A1. It did exactly what it was supposed to do.
Adin, very, very proud of Adin for the stream. Amazing work. Possibly my favorite part of the stream was when President Trump was reviewing foreign heads of state and saying what he thinks about them.
Yeah. He's turned very liberal, actually.
Oh, no, I don't know no Justin. We're going to skip Justin for it.
And could be. But somebody that's a strong conservative would
looked into this story, and man, it makes a lot of sense. Justin Trudeau's holding up. Here we go. President Trump on Gavin Newsom.
Yeah,
I'll hit it.
Gavin Newscum. You spelled it. No, you spelled his last name.
He literally ruined California. Beautiful state. California is beautiful. He ruined it.
And when you watch him, he's always saying, "Oh, we're doing so great."
Right.
We're not doing great. I mean, I have holdings in California, and I own a golf course right on the ocean, right on the Pacific Ocean in Palos Verdes. So beautiful. It's a club. It's big, many acres, hundreds of acres, and it's fantastic. But California is so precious. One of the most beautiful places in the world in terms of weather,
For sure.
in terms of everything. And they're just destroying it with crime. The crime is out of control. It's a very dangerous place. And he, I think it's a shame because I like him. I got along with him great. I helped him a lot with his fires. I kept saying, why don't you do something about the forest fires?
Yeah.
There's no reason.
Donald Trump with the nicknames.
California, y'all. If y'all don't know, I lived in California for a whole year. Environment-wise, nature-wise, one of the most beautiful places you can be. It's literally, the beach is an hour away from the mountains. You got desert, whole bunch of different landforms. You have the redwood trees, a beautiful place. But if I lived there for a whole year and a couple months, I would never move out there on my own, strictly because of the homelessness problem and the violence, and the economy out there is trash. The economy's out there trash. I have a bad story of being out there where somebody was acting crazy out there and threatened me for no reason. On top of that, I get there, y'all know I'm gonna ask my people what I need to know. The gangs here is running it, so don't wear no baseball hats of any kind. Like, what type of bull is this? I come from Atlanta. That's all they wear is the baseball caps. It's the style, they outfits. But if anybody from Atlanta come out here, into California, don't wear your baseball hat, bro. Don't bring it. Just leave it at home. Then they told me, I really didn't care too much. I have a girl, but they still gonna tell you, don't mess with the Latino women out here. Why? Because the Hispanic men get mad and slash your tires. What type of bull is this? The violence out there, ridiculous. The economy out there, ridiculous. Everything expensive as all get out. $7 gas, regular gas. That's all I gotta say on that. So I just like, nah, I couldn't stay out here. It's fun visiting, be out here for a little quick second, but all that other mess, nah. California is definitely, it's not a place I would like to just live in personally. I couldn't afford it. Let's just be real. I couldn't afford to stay out there in the situation I got in Atlanta. I couldn't stay that same situation if I moved out to California.
Kim Jong-un.
But I got along with him well. Now, this man I really got along with well. We had Little Rocket Man. We had the red button. He said, I have a red button on my desk. And I said, no, I have a red button too. And mine's bigger than yours and mine works. That's
what I'm talking about. Let Kim Jong-un know.
It was a really bad month and a half. He was very, very tough on President Obama, very tough on everybody. It's the hermit nation, and it really is. I mean, I said to him, do you know Elton John? No. I said, did you ever hear the song Rocket Man? And I actually played him the song Rocket Man. He said, no, I've never heard it. I said, you're Rocket Man. He said, no, you call me Little Rocket Man, not Rocket Man. But I tell you what, so we had a very nasty 2 months. People were actually worried about
Little Rocket Man.
Dangerous. But President Obama told me that this was the single biggest threat to the United States.
Incredibly humanizing. Donald Trump talking about the assassination attempt on his life.
10 seconds earlier would have been good, but there was a communications problem. But he supposedly, I don't think he knew. I mean, I've gone through it too. I don't think the sniper knew anything about it. He may have heard there could be a problem, but he didn't know anything about it. Think of it. A thing like that happens. He went by the gun and the fire of the gun. And I guess when the bullets come out, you see fire. And he was able to see that from probably more than 300 yards away. So that's 3 football fields. That's a lot. And one bullet took him out. And if he didn't shoot him, you would have had probably a lot of people dead.
Right.
Probably a lot of people would have been dead. He had a lot of bullets up there. He had a powerful gun, and he had a lot of bullets up there. And the reason he stopped was he got hit 5 seconds. That's a pretty amazing job when you think, it's sort of a surreal experience.
Yeah.
Right? And you could say that for them too. And they go years and they don't have to do that. They don't have to shoot people. And then all of a sudden they're confronted and they see somebody fire.
President Trump even found a way to roast.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Look in the background right here. Y'all see them? Look at the black man connected with Trump because he got that mug shot. It say never surrender. Ain't no way.
And they see somebody fire.
President Trump even found a way to roast Joe Biden while talking about getting shot. Pretty amazing here. And then he goes on to roast Biden and Kamala and Hillary.
Were very brave because when I was being shot at, there were 8 shots. And as soon as they heard that first gun, I did think I did a good job because I heard and I went down. When you hear bullets, you tend to drop to the floor if you're intelligent.
Of course.
If you're not intelligent, like I don't think Joe would have dropped to the floor. I think it's
No, I think you would have just been like, "What's going on?
what's happening?
What is that?
Where are those bullets?
Is that a bird?
Oh, there they are. There they
Yeah.
are. No, I don't think he would have dropped to the floor.
Right.
But anyway,
No comment.
it's when you hear this and when you see what's going on, and they fill up the place. But what she does is a little bit different. She has them go last. That's smart. I give. So in other words, they want her to finish her speech, get the hell off the stage, and then they can listen to the rest.
Performance starts.
No, that's kind of smart. Hillary did. No, I give her credit.
Yeah, give it to her a little
Hillary never figured that out. She'd get some star, and the star would fill up the place, and then the star would leave. They would leave. Everybody would leave. And she's talking to an empty stadium. Going to this country, they're destroying our country, Adin. They're destroying stupid people. He's not a smart man. He wasn't smart 35 years ago. He wasn't smart 20 years ago, and now he's really not smart. And you saw that from the debate. I mean, he's really gone down the tubes, and she is. Look, she couldn't even pass.
Yeah, if you know Biden's history, I don't think he may have been smart in the books, but some of the laws he passed, that crime bill, 1994, I don't think that was it. Hey, that was a little tough. That was definitely a little tough. What was it, 96? That crime bill was in 96. No, I think it was 94. I think it was 94. Let me see. Let me make sure I get that right. Let me make sure I get that right. I was just looking at that joint too. When that crime bill was. Yeah, I was right. It was in 94. It was in 94. Like I said, that crime bill in 94. It's craziness. Let's continue.
Pass her law exam. She couldn't pass her bar exam. And I'm not saying that because I know other people didn't pass their bar exam, but she thought she'd never be able to pass it. And this is who we have running our country. It's a shame. She's ultra left, ultra radical. I just see where 99 vicious terrorists, when she was, I guess, Attorney General, because she was Attorney General of California, she destroyed California. Her policies have destroyed California. Her policies, when she was the district attorney, have destroyed San Francisco. San Francisco was the best city in our country 20 years ago. And now it's, not even.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's hard to watch this and not smile. You got to check this out. This is just amazing.
Yeah, I do like the little dance they was doing, celebrating their little win. They did what they did. So they over there doing the little dance. I can't blame them on the little dance. They happy. They did what they did. Great media for Trump. Other than what he did in the stream, what he said in the stream, the whole media present behind the stream, the whole thought process on that, A1. Definitely got it out to the audience that he was trying to reach. I feel like it's Adin Ross, so it's a little bit more on the playful side. That's why they talked about Kim Jong-un and Gavin Newsom. Let Trump talk his stuff, basically. Let him talk his stuff, get his stuff off his chest. That's really what, the younger folks were looking for anyway. On a lot of that stuff is more for entertainment more than anything. Hey, Adin Ross, good stuff. Trump, good stuff. I'm gonna give y'all A1. The one thing I will say though, because I know how this plays out. Oh my God, Trump was just with Adin Ross. Who do I get out there with? The number one black streamer right now is Kai Cenat. I gotta get on Kai Cenat. I gotta get on Kai Cenat. I would advise Kai Cenat not to do it. Personally, that's not his. I don't see that being in his bag of what he leans towards. Adin Ross, on the other hand, I see Adin Ross leaning towards that being his type of vibe. You know, that being something that he would do. Kai Cenat, on the other hand, I don't see that being down his lane, at least not right now. You know, Kai Cenat, he do the more. His energy to me does not give. Let's have Kamala come on here. Now, Kamala's going to want to. I think they already said it. She already reached out. But I would, if I was Kai Cenat, just me looking from the outside of the person who Kai Cenat is, I would not do that. Now, if it was the Richard Steve in Atlanta, I would have Kamala on there for my show, you know, because that's you know, it's kind of down my lane. But if I was Kai Cenat, I just don't think that is down his lane. So personally, if I was Kai, I wouldn't do it. Will it bring him numbers? Yes. But at that point, is it really going to do more numbers or do more for him than what that interview with Trump did for Adin? So y'all let me know in the comments. You feel me? With that, like, subscribe, and leave a comment.